What's good, everybody? Somebody take this motherfucking mic away from me, bro. I swear to God, I think people should have licenses in order to post on YouTube. And guess what? I don't have a license, all right? Today, we're going to be ranking the most handsome UFC fighters, all right? Diddyfoid as video idea. We got some guys in the UFC are low-key handsome, right? I am heterosexual as far as I know, okay? So we're going to go ranking them with 5 tiers. Get off my screen, all right? Mega chopped. We have chopped tier, we have the mid tier, handsome, and hold on now, all right? Because, as I said, I am heterosexual, but hold on now, all right? Some of these guys got me acting a little different. Let's get right into it with the first fighter, Magomed Ankalaev. Get the fuck off my screen, bro. This guy, okay, if you guys have watched my channel for any amount of time, you know I am the biggest Alex Pereira glazer on YouTube. It's kind of a hard title to beat, you know, because Alex Pereira is a very heavily glazed man. But I do love Alex, and I do hate the way that Ankalaev smudged this man. He is inbred, okay? So talking about chopped versus, you know, choppant versus handsome, we have to take that into account. You know, he is very inbred. He does look the part. So yeah, man, Ankalaev, get the fuck off my screen. Ilia Topuria. This is an interesting case because if you've seen Ilia Topuria with no beard, and just kind of like young Ilia Topuria, he's low-key chopped. He's like mid to chopped. But this is a guy that takes care of himself, all right? Has some nice tattoos. Keeps his hairline crispy at all times. You can't hate this man for his game. He keeps his shit clean. And therefore he goes into the handsome tier. But this is basically kept up almost exclusively by his own, you know, his own will, his own agency, his own want to be handsome. Because if it wasn't for him keeping himself clean, this man would not be handsome, all right? Next, Tom Aspinall. This is a similar situation to Ilia where he's like low-key chopped. No, all right. He's kind of mid, but I do think he's on a similar tier to Ilia Topuria where he is, it's kind of like that objective zone where you look at a couple guys and you're like, yeah, they're handsome objectively, but there's something missing. All right, these are not going to be on the cover of any model magazines. I mean, I think Ilia was on GQ, so that's a bad example. But in my opinion, these guys shouldn't be like, you know, I'm not going to hang these guys up on my wall. All right, fuck, I do have an Ilia Topuria post. All right, bad examples back to back. You know, I low-key might be gay here. I won't have a firefighter. There we go. I won't have a firefighter calendar of these men in there. That's kind of what I'm thinking about. They're handsome, objectively handsome. They're not. Hold on there. All right. Next, Mario Bautista at the top of get the fuck off my screen. This man is the definition of chopped. I remember one of the first videos I've made on this channel. I mean, it's not that long ago, but you can go back and look. I picked this guy to win against Vinicius Oliveira, which he did. And I said, chopped masterclass. Yes, this man will have a chopped masterclass against Vinicius Oliveira. And he did, bro. He is chopped, and he did have a masterclass. Mario Bautista famously, I think he might be more known, like he's known for smudging Aldo, known for losing to Umar, right? And known for being chopped. I think that's the big 3 Mario Bautista lore moments, all right? Next, Alexander Volkanovski. Oof. I love this man. I love Alex Volkanovski. I think top of handsome. The most handsome fighter we have so far in the handsome tier. He's not, hold on now. I do love that that bald shiny head. I'd be rubbing on that shit trying to predict, you know, you know, like those witches on Etsy. I'd be rubbing on my crystal ball. You guys can't see me, but I'm rubbing that shit right now. I'd be rubbing on Alex Volkanovski's like crystal ball ass bald ass head. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be sunny tomorrow, right? Predicting the weather. But yeah, man, Alex Volkanovski, very handsome. Not hold on that tier. We're gonna get into that later. Sean Strickland, bro. Right now he's chopped. It's just because, this is kind of an unfair rating because we're comparing him to young, and yes, I did just let out a little moan, all right? We're comparing Strickland right now to young Strickland, and that man was handsome as hell. Bro, if you guys have not seen, look up Strickland long hair. Strickland young. Like back when his nickname was Tarzan and that shit actually made sense. Because you look at this man now, his nickname should be fucking Dr. Egghead or whatever. Like, what's going on? What happened? We went from flirting to sexual harassment with this man. Sean Strickland, chopped, has very high potential. This guy has hold on now potential. Deadass. Look at him back in the day when he was fighting at welterweight. He was all skinny, all sucked up. All right. Again, I gotta stop. Jack Della Maddalena. He's chopped. He's not as chopped. He's more chopped than Strickland. I think, and he can't do anything about it, right? He has the cleft lip, I think it is. Oh no, it's his nose is all fucked up. I don't know who here has a cleft lip. Oh yes, Chimaev. He has his fucked up nose. I don't know from which fight that happened in, or if it was something he was born with. You know, very characteristic, but it does kind of make him talk like, yeah, you know, whenever, like, it gives him that nasally voice. And we're not taking personality into this. You know, it does help a little bit, but Jack Della is chopped. I love that Jack Della, right? But he is chopped. DDP. DDP is low-key mid. I think DDP's mid, and this is the only guy here that's like really hurt by being too muscular. Or like not too muscular, but he's a little disproportionate. He just looks kind of like a frog. He's got that like what's that guy that fights that like wanted to get into the UFC? Like he got to the UFC and got cut and then got back into the UFC. It starts with a T. Oh, he has like a super long reach, and he has like a really short torso and really long legs. Man, oh, another guy is Sean Woodson, but this is like he's like the opposite of Sean Woodson. Like DDP is a little weird and a little unsettling looks wise, in the same way that Sean Woodson is unsettling, just like on the other end of the spectrum. All right, DDP is mid. Marab, chopped, bro. You're more chopped than Strickland, less chopped than JDM. I love Marab again, but this guy has a big ass blockhead, has so much scar tissue. And he just looks like a little goblin, bro. I love this guy. He's our little goblin. Love him, right? But he is a little chopped, all right? Now, I think this is one of our only unranked fighters on here. Alexandre Topuria. This is an underrated, sneaky ball. Guys, this is ball knowledge tier list in like the two sense of the word. Literally ball knowledge and ball knowledge. Alexandre Topuria is handsome as hell, bro. One of the most handsome UFC fighters we got. By far. I don't know where the genetics went with his brother. You know, his brother is handsome, but he does not hold the candle to Alexandre Topuria. This is a real handsome pound for pound go. I don't know if anyone's going to be topping him on this list. We have a close number 2 coming up soon, but we're going to talk about that, right? Cyril Gahn. Now, I think Cyril Gahn is handsome. He's the least handsome of the guys we have right now in the handsome tier. But, yeah, man. Big black man. He's like 6'3", very muscular, very good looking, like bald, shiny head. Yeah, man. Like, plays basketball and shit. And I don't say that just because he's black. He does actually play basketball. I believe it or not. There's videos of this man dunking. Super athletic. Crazy. But yeah, man. Cyril Gahn, handsome. Not really much more to say. Handsome. Oh, my lord. Shamil the Blob Gaziev. Guys. You got to put him ahead of Alexandre Topuria, right? I got the wrong pick. Shamil Gaziev, please accept my follow request on Instagram. On your private account. Shamil the Meal. Shout out to Shamil. Love this guy, all right? Next, Loner Kavanaugh. Now, this is going to be a little weird. This is a little personal anecdote we got going on. And again, I am heterosexual, I promise. This man looks like my homie. I can't say his name. I was about to say his name. This guy looks like my Mexican-American homie that I met back in the States. If you found my channel and somehow recognized my voice, bro, shout out to you. All right? I'm not saying you're handsome. But I say his name. I'm not saying you're handsome, but you're low-key handsome. And this guy, Loner Kavanaugh, is very handsome. I think he is, out of the guys in the handsome tier list, right now the most handsome fighter in that tier list. He's not bald, first of all, so he beats bulk on that. And he has nice features. I think he's Asian, who's like Chinese and white or something. No, Chinese and British. So it's, different type of white. But yeah, man. Handsome, all right? Next. Fucking Diego Lopez. You're chopped, brother. You're more chopped than bro, this is kind of a close fight. Battle of the chopped here. JDM versus Lopez, who's more chopped? Honestly, it has to be Lopez. It has to be fucking Lopez, bro. Wow. Lopez's haircut, the pedo stash, the fucking squinted eyes, the big ass blockhead. Like, I don't know what's going on with this man. He looks like he was made in a lab to just throw mean-ass overhands. And that's all we've seen in the UFC from him. So yeah, Lopez in the chop tier, top of the chop tier. Islam Makhachev, mid. Mid, worse looking than DDP, but mid, man. Definitely mid. Islam Makhachev, I don't know if it's because I've gotten used to his face. I don't know if it's because I've seen too many like Photoshop pictures of him with curly hair, where he was looking low-key handsome. But yeah, I think he's gone up. He's not chopped. He does have the typical like inbred look. I think out of all of the, the Habib clones, all the Dagestani boys, he's definitely the best looking one. I don't know if I have anyone else on here from that team. No, I don't. But yeah, definitely the most, the better looking one, right? Bilal Muhammad, get off my screen, buddy. You're not as chopped as as Ankalaev and Bautista, but brother, you got eyes looking in two different directions, hella scar tissue. When you talk, it looks like you can't even open your mouth all the way. Muscle fucking symmetry all banged up, all fucked up. Honestly, respects to Bilal for becoming a champion, even though his style is, he has no power on the feet. He has like Loki the weak smudge wrestling style, and he's chopped. So shout out for you to getting to the belt, buddy. But yeah, please don't chin me if you see me on the street. But shout out to you. All right, Charles Oliveira. I love this boy, and I have to be honest, he is mid. Bro, I'm sorry, bro. He is mid. He's losing his hair. He's worse looking than DDP, better looking than Islam. He's losing his hair. He has like a very sharp profile, but it's like too sharp. He kind of looks like the Green Goblin. He looks like he's always on a weight cut. And I know he's not, because, he moved up from featherweight, went up to 155, could fight at 170. Charles Oliveira is mid. Guys, please don't send death threats to my house. All right, you can send me just a couple of death threats, all right? But don't send too many death threats. Leave my cat out of this, all right? Got my cat sleeping right next to me, so shout out to him. Shout out to the big Snoopy. All right, next, Sean O'Malley. Now, this is a tragic one, but it's really not. Because even if you look back on the days where he was younger and he wasn't all fucked up with the tattoos and I have tattoos myself. And I have dyed my hair in the past. So I can say that shit does not look good on this man. What Ilya say? Disgust. Fucking disgust. Like, this guy's tattoos don't look good on him. The dyed hair does not look good on him. I think he's had one hairdo that I liked. Was it what was it? He dyed his hair, I think it was purple for the Cheeto fight. The first Cheeto fight, he dyed his hair the flag of the Colombian, like the Colombian flag. Was it Colombia? No, where's Cheeto Vera from? Ecuador? From the Ecuadorian flag, I believe. And then he got slimed out. So that was funny. And then he dyed his hair purple with his title defense rematch that Cheeto did not deserve. I think that was probably the only hairdo I liked, and it was because a little more like even, and it made a little bit more sense. Now he just looks like a hooker. That's what Peter Yan said. It's true, bro. It's facts. All right. Next, Hamza Chimaev, the only guy on this list that had the invisible background. I think I downloaded him in PNG, and then when I realized that it gave him invisible background, I was like, "Fuck, it's too late now. I'm not doing all that shit again." So, Hamza, oof, you're below. No, actually, he's ahead of Bilal Muhammad, like more chopped than Bilal, but not as chopped as Ankalaev. We have to be honest here. Hamza Chimaev, chopped, inbred, cleft lip, like, this guy's getting a 3 out of 10 on the Looksmax app, whatever app those fucking idiots use. Guys, if you Looksmax, genuinely kill yourself. All right? YouTube, you can't demonetize me because I don't make any money on this platform anyway. If you Looksmax, end it all, buddy. That shit is not real. Anyway, Hamza Chimaev, middle of get off my screen, definitely one of the most chopped fighters in the UFC. For sure. Miktabek Orobai, the go! Oh, the go! He's a similar tier to Shamil Gaziev and Alexander Topuria. I love this man, Miktabek. My Kyrgyzstan go, all right? Love you, boy. Alex Pereira. I love this man. And if we're being objective, yes. If we're being objective. Am I capable of being objective? That's for you to decide. This man is handsome. Sharp-ass features. Looks like an indigenous fucking battle fighting spirit. He's crazy. He's a crazy looking guy. Long, gangly, fire tattoos. I love those dragons he got going. Was it on his chest or on his back? He has like 2 different colored dragons. One of them is red and shit. His tattoos fit him so well, bro. The stone head, the stone hand, the fucking, he's got the belt. The only thing I don't like is the belts tattooed on his bicep. That's kind of corny. But this guy's the GOAT. Shout out to Alex Pereira. Handsome man. Very sharp features. Next, contender for the bestest looking man in the UFC, Yuri Prochazka. Yuri Prochazka, honestly, is like a big Alexander Topuria. So, just because of that, he gets mogged. Alexander gets mogged by Yuri. Yuri, sharp-ass beard. Do not look at this man with no beard, all right? That shit is AI. That shit is fake. Yuri with no beard is hella chopped. He looks like me with no beard, all right? But Yuri right now with the beard, sharp, angled, fucking let's go for that. That's fire. That's a 10 out of 10 beard, 10 out of 10 physique. Shout out Yuri Prochazka, bro. He's gonna beat Oberg's ass this weekend for sure. Video prediction I think dropped already by the time this video comes out. All right. Next, Raul Rosas Jr. Wow, I did not think we were gonna get someone that is more chopped than Bautista, but looking at it now, Raul Rosas is the most. Bro, this guy has made a career off of making a weird sound while looking funny. Like, if anyone, bro, if you get DDP on the screen and he says chiwiwis, if you get fucking aliens reported to say chiwiwis, that shit's not funny to anyone. He's like, what the fuck happened to this guy? Like aura, like max aura loss. But Raul Rosas Jr. looks like a lab creation. So he says chiwiwis and everyone's like, oh, the creature that did something, right? Like a zoo. It's like a zoo when those monkeys are like, arr, 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 like, oh shit, they're doing something. All right, chopped, very chopped. Peyton Talbot, oh shit, where did I put him? Peyton Talbot is handsome, bro. This man is handsome. This guy's like Loner Kavanaugh tier. And we all know that Frank Ocean shit, you know, he is like Frank Ocean's boy toy. Although, if you ask my professional heterosexual opinion, I think Frank Ocean's probably the bottom, all right? So it would be more like Peyton Talbot. Like, Frank Ocean is Peyton Talbot's boy toy. But now we're getting to specifics. This is kind of like, you guys saw that bit where the guy was like, you know, technically a pedophile is when you like these ages, and then if you like these other ages, you're whatever file. It's like, but we don't make that distinction because it makes us seem like pedophiles. I will not make the distinction between top and bottom any further because it makes me seem a little bit gay, all right? I don't know if there's any saving that at this point in this video, but next, Arman Sarukian. Very handsome. Very handsome. Not hold on now. Not as handsome as Payne Talbot. More handsome than Volk. Nice beard. Handsome. Very nice physique. One of the best like sculpted physiques in the UFC. Great personality to go along with it. This guy has like the typical like Batman persona. If Batman was like Armenian, I guess, and cocky and not afraid to show his personality. I don't know, man. He's fine, all right? He's handsome, all right? Thank you guys for watching this Diddy Blood ass video of mine. I don't even know if I'm going to upload this shit, honestly. I just got my wisdom teeth pulled, so I'm kind of, like, it's been a couple days, but I'm kind of still popping off the perks because I'm trying to, pain kill my shit. But yeah, man, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to go pet my cat, all right? Ciao.